Romantasy seekers, and welcome to today's energy reading. I can feel the energy shifting, and it's been for the past couple weeks to months, specifically the past 1 to 3 weeks. So if this number resonates with you, use your intuition, use your feeling. If it's a match with your frequency, this message is going to be for you. It feels like it's the calm after the storm. This time it's not the calm or the quiet before the storm. You've been through the storm, you've sailed through the storm, and now you've reached the calmer seas. And I get the feeling that the clouds are still there, or the fog is still there. Like the rest of I'm getting the thunderstorm, so the rest of the thunderstorm is still there. But, so you can't see it yet, but you've already reached the calmer sea. You've already reached the place you wanted to go. And as always, take from this message what resonates with you and leave what does not, because that's how it works here. My name is Elle, aka Valithera. I'm a clairvoyant and I work with several deities, mainly from Greek mythology and also Norse mythology. So you can see these are Norse runes. I love them. It makes me so happy. So welcome to this message. So it's a very calm vibe that I'm getting. It's immediately this, I just want to chill down, you know. I just want to lean back and relax. Maybe I'm just gonna do that. So it's a very pleasant, nice also view is what I'm getting. So wherever in life you are at right now, it's very pleasant. Like it's full body, mind and soul pleasant for you. And as I said, it's kind of like the fog and the rest of this thunderstorm era of your life is still there. It seems like the rest of this still exists, especially in your mind. It's like your perspective is still kind of, well, I wouldn't say cursed as in the literal meaning of the word, but it's still kind of cursed in a way that you can't see the reality of the calm sea that you're in right now yet. And just right before I started the video, when I set up the microphone and the camera, I had the feeling that my room looks so different, just because I'm filming with daylight today instead of waiting until it's dark, because usually I prefer to channel when it's dark because it's more of a vibe to me. I like this darkness aesthetic. But today I had the feeling that there's so many messages coming through, so this is not the only video that I'm gonna be filming, because there's a quantum shift that's happening in this collective right now. There are so many things coming to place, like all the puzzle pieces from the past couple of years are falling into place right now, and it already clicked for you and you just don't know it yet, because it's kind of like the message was sent already and you already received it, but you didn't read the message yet. So you got the message but you didn't get it, you know. It's kind of that state that you're in right now. It's that in between, but technically you're already there. So what I want you to do, and with right now I mean source energy, because that's what I'm channeling right now. I'm sorry I didn't clarify that before. It's like the message came through before I could even ask like what I'm channeling today, because it's like I get the feeling you're also in a flow state where you don't question what you're doing and why you're doing that. You just do it, you just go with the flow, because you know it's the flow of your life, so you don't have to question anymore. So what I'm channeling right now is source energy. Basically it's the source of all life, of all energy in this universe, maybe even in parallel universes, who knows, maybe you believe in that theory. So you might also be slightly into science, maybe into quantum science, to like back up your spiritual beliefs. So I get the feeling you might be a Virgo, you might be a very grounded, earthy person. which I really like. So your energy is very, very steadfast, very steady. And I like that. It seems like you're studying a lot. So yeah, that's, by the way, also the first time that I'm channeling, like, just on camera, just looking around. It's very interesting to do this. So usually I close my eyes when I channel messages in front of the camera, because I feel like I'm distracting myself in the camera when I'm doing that. But today, actually, it's fine. It's the first time that I'm doing this, so it's great, because with my clients, you know, I'm always in a one-on-one video call, or even in person, depending on where they live, you know. So it's always more of an open experience, I feel like, than it was in my videos. And I'm very glad that I can, you know, that I unlocked the ability to channel now in my videos with open eyes, because I feel like it's also more personal for you to see that. So what I wanted to say is what Source wants it to do is do the inner work, but not as in like the trauma work or the shadow work or working through any of these past experiences. Source wants you to do the inner work when it comes to your future belief system. So it's not anymore about clearing out what you took from the past, necessarily, when it comes to your stories at least. It is about clearing out what you still took from the past with you into the future, where you're at right now. It's specifically about your survival mechanisms that you needed in order to, well, survive in your past life. By past life, I mean everything that was before this era started in your life. Because I'm sensing that this is the era where you get to live your life, where you get to live your manifestations and everything you've always wanted. And there was also 756 on the timer, which is very interesting, because usually it's numbers like 765 or 567 that, you know, tell me that you've done something right. And whenever it's something like the right numbers but somehow mixed up in order, I feel like there's one puzzle piece that's missing, or one puzzle piece that is in the wrong order for you to achieve what you want. So it's basically one step before everything happens for you. And I love that. So as always, take it as it resonates. So when it comes to your belief system, it's very important to take some time. I get 1 hour, so maybe just sit down 1 hour with a notebook or a journal. I'm gonna link my Shadow and Lightwork journal, Plot Your Life by Belakira, in the video description, so you can buy it if you want to use this journal. And I'm getting the feeling of, especially sit down 1 hour with a notebook or a journal and just a pen, and just let it flow through. You know, it doesn't even have to be a state of meditation where you're in, but it's very important that you just let everything flow through and then sort on paper what's from the past, which thought patterns come up that are from the past, and which thought patterns are for the future, which thought patterns are patterns or belief systems in general, like all core beliefs, everything like this. Everything that comes up, everything that wants to show itself, just create that space for yourself and your mind to work through this and be open for sensing and receiving all these messages that are coming through from your subconscious mind, and just let it flow through and write it down, and then sort on paper what you want to take with you in the future, because the future is now. And that was 10:10 on the timer, so the future is now. It started right now. It's a new beginning, it's a new start. And I'm getting specifically the sentence, forget all you were in the past, because it's not you anymore. The people you've been with in the past who were wrong to you, or even who wronged you, is what I'm hearing. They will have to let go of, and they will have to forget the version of you they knew, because they don't have access to that anymore. Because even if they had access to your energy right now, they would very, very, very quickly realize you are not the one to play with anymore. You are not the small child anymore. You are not the, I would say, grumpy teenager. I don't know if you had a teenager phase where you were a bit more grumpy, a bit more upset about everything. If that resonates with you, just letting you know that that was simply the phase where you realized that, well, that's me. I have a free will. I don't want to do what you want me to do, and I'm gonna say no to that, and I'm gonna do my own thing. So what you gotta do is realize those two thoughts, what's from the past, what's for the future, and then split them. Forget about the past, move on to the future, and only take to the future with you what's supposed to come to the future with you. Okay, got it? So that's the message for today. That's a wonderful message. I love that for you. That's great. Let me know if it resonated with you, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. I wish you a wonderful time. Until then.